The key with the NFL television contract, though, is they have a mega deal with literally every mega network. Roger Goodell and John Gruden both had stories surfaced this week over the last 48 hours where they're both getting paid. Now, Gruden was going to get paid one way or the other because he was getting paid $10 million a season to be the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. News coming out this week that he has reached a settlement, an agreement with the Raiders and Mark Davis on whatever it might be. The reason I bring up, it's undisclosed, the amount on the settlement. The reason I bring this up is this is another huge advantage for college coaches versus NFL coaches. There's a buyout clause in college contracts that you don't see near to the amount at the NFL level. Even Gruden is settling on a contract where he had 7 years remaining at $10 million per. Meanwhile, no need for a buyout with Roger Goodell. The owners happily bonus him whenever possible, Paul. So
he made an average of $60 million over the last 2 years, $124 million. Jerry Jones spearheaded in his last contract, in Goodell's last contract, an effort not to pay him kind of a base salary, but more a bonus structured salary based on TV deals and CBA. I wonder if he regrets that now or if he thinks it's the way to go, because out of those TV deals and the CBA, he's making $124 million over the last 2 years. And I can't imagine that if he had gotten a base salary deal, it would have been $124 million over the last 2 years. So they wound up paying him more. Now they incentivized him, but his job is to get what are two of the main things of his job? Negotiating a good CBA and negotiating good TV deals. I mean, those are two of the top 3 or 4 things on his to-do list.
We know that the NFL umbrella, they have a lot of attorneys that work for them, right? How much of the negotiating is Goodell actually doing? Versus
Jeff Pash is there. No, I mean, he's the oversight.
Absolutely.
On that. Yeah, absolutely. The guidance.
He's getting bonus. He's the CEO, right? For lack of a better way to say that.
He's not necessarily rolling up his sleeves and doing the negotiating. They're bringing stuff back to him. You're right. The buck stops here and all of that.
Well, it's no different than a general manager. John Robinson
isn't negotiating the
contract. Vin Marino's doing the numbers, right? He's diving into the exact minutia of the contract. I say all of that to say the bonus looks massive, and that's a lot of money for a commissioner over 2 years. I will say he's worth every penny for that league because the $124 million over 2 years, that's not even half of what every team will make per season off of this new television agreement. They're going to get $300 million and a little bit more than that per season just for having their games on television.
Again, though, maybe I'm naive. I think that any great CEO type in the entertainment industry is going to get a massive TV deal for the best TV property there is. So I don't know how hard it is. And with Gruden, I think when you get him to quit, what are you just saying? Hey, we're going to work this out. You quit so it looks better than me firing you?
The key with the NFL television contract, though, is they have a mega deal with literally every mega network. No one else can point to that for sure.